I take a little bit from Customato, which was Mike Tyson's training. He said every man feels the same, man, woman. Everyone has fear. What's the hero does that makes them, a champion. They go and do it, and what the coward runs away from that makes them a coward. They still feel the same. But the way that I overcame any fear I had was a few things. To begin with, I kind of disassociated myself from the actual problem. I went, you know what, I'm not quite sure that Peter Graham can beat that guy, but maybe the chief can. Now, I've never asked a psychologist if this is a good thing to do, but I just really didn't have, to be honest, the self-confidence to go and beat some of the guys that I did. So I look and go, how am I going to beat this guy? He's massive. He is terrifying. All his mates are terrifying. We go to New Zealand or somewhere and they'd be like, like another 100 Tongans, Samoans, and all looking at me like, you heard our friend, we're gonna kill you. You're not getting back on the plane, champ. And so I had to come up with a way to disassociate myself. So how can I make myself not think about that and work on something else? So I use that fear to motivate me in my training. So my preparation. Because, it was ridiculous to think about it just before the fight because we're there now. Once you turn up to the fight or have the exam or something, it's all the hard work should be done. So when you're at, 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning in bed going, do I want to get out and go for a run? Do I want to really do sprints? Do I want to, do the, all the horrible stuff? I got to go and spar Mark Hunt and Auckland Umatangi and 5 other Tongans who think it's funny to try to beat up the big white guy who came to the gym. It's like, is that what I want to do? And you go, I want to do that because what I really want is not lose the fight. I give up what I want to do right now to have what I really want. And any goal that anyone wants, whether it's a sports goal, a physical goal, a health goal, or a financial goal, I believe needs to have 2 components, and it's pretty simple. I call it the drowning protocol, I guess you could call it, is that if you're drowning, you forget about everything. I love the beach. I love going surfing. It's beautiful. But if you're drowning and you're held under, everything else goes on. You don't think, I hope I pop up and look cool. I hope no one sees me. I wonder if I'm going to get...
You're not worried about your bass lodgement, are you?
You're not. You become super polarizedly focused. If I stay where I am right now, I'm going to fucking drown. And I do not want that. And if I go up there, I'm going to have sweet, sweet oxygen. And if your goals are set out like that, I believe you can achieve anything you want, especially in Australia. We have so many awesome opportunities. But that's the polarization you need.
That laser focus and the ability to drown out the noise is a skill itself.